Sogdiana, our freedom-loving nation where democracy has been prevalent thanks to the elective monarchy system, which elected some of the finest rulers that the Sogdian people have experienced. But now, our freedom and way of life is in danger. We're in danger because our old friends, the Tang Empire, has declared war against the Sogdian people. Not just us Sogdians, but also the Shaka people that live here, which they became Zoroastrians over the recent decades. But now, our freedom is in danger, as the Chinese have declared war against us in a submission war. If you want to know what the result of that submission war is, ask the Tocharians. They were the first victims of Chinese expansionism, because these are the lands that they control, which is largely in the de jure part of Xigu, which is the Chinese name of that area. But right now, the Chinese have declared war against us, and they are bringing 16,000 of their troops in our way, which they could either take through this path or through that path, or, highly unlikely, they'll go through this pass here. So, as we said, our independence is in danger. If we lose, we will serve the Chinese, which of course that would mean a new Sogdian resistance struggle. But let's take inspiration that Roxana Kayan, the liberator of the Sogdian people, who was the spark of the Sogdian resistance that freed the people from the Mazdans Emirate, which they are long gone now. But this was a long time ago, which can only be heard in stories of the past. But now, some would think that as the second female ruler of Sogdiana, some would think that I could be another Roxana. But only difference is that she's never wounded. She's never lost a battle, at least in duels. But unlike her, I'm a Shieldmaiden. I'm a Zoroastrian Shieldmaiden of the Eagle Warriors Lodge. And I'm not the only Shieldmaiden. There are a few others, including Nana, who is my aunt and the eldest of the Shieldmaidens. There's Ranissa, who's 41 years old, but she is a war veteran. She lost her hand to prove it. She lost her hand defending the country against the nomads from up there during a battle in Urgench. And now I'm a Shieldmaiden veteran who've now been elected, which was through tyranny, but for a brief time before Shah Sesson committed suicide, despite the fact that my father Vishtas told him that he was the chosen one. But he did not feel it that way. That's why he voted for me, as he committed suicide. Well, a week before he committed suicide, he had to execute this man, who was beheaded, because he was the heir apparent to be elected the next ruler of Sogdiana, which would have also been the first foreigner to rule Sogdiana. So he made it not happen, and he chose me, Banebshen Nazgol, originally known as the Ruthless, and I picked up the nickname the Bottomless after I win a drinking contest, thanks to my brawny physique, that I was able to hold my own in a drink. But now I have to hold my own against China. Just as we were content on doing business and making money, but now they attacked us. Why? Because the Emperor Li Wenzong, who is 49 years old, he dislikes Mazdan religions. Us, we're Mazdans. We're the Zoroastrians. He hates Zoroastrians Manichaeans, Kurmazdas, Mazdakis, they're no different to him. He doesn't like Mazdans in general. And with that, his expansionist policy, he's staging a major invasion against us. And before we get our troops up, here are the conditions, should we lose. That they would force me to submit, he will usurp the counties until his domain limit is reached, which he won't get any. He won't get any out of me. At least that's what we're led to believe. But if we beat him back, we'll get a lot of piety and prestige, and he will have to pay 1,000 gold to us, which we will most definitely use that money. But we have good money right now. But unfortunately, due to the declaration of war, the Silk Road trade posts that we control here, 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 here. Well, there's not one up there yet, which we can build it for a time. Yeah, you could say we won't be making much of that Silk Road money now. Despite our history between the Sogdian people and the Tang dynasty, we were good friends. And now your emperor has turned his back on us because he has a dislike for Zoroastrians. And I'm sure the Zoroastrians in China probably wouldn't like it. I'm not saying no, it's their protector, but in areas in general, because there were documented Zoroastrians in China, mostly Sogdians and others. If you want to look up more about the history of Sogdiana, as well as their relationship with the Sogdians in China, that sort of thing. It's fascinating history, though. This is for our freedom now. Everybody must meet at Samarkand. It will take time for them to besiege all the areas, but as with every war with China, that also means, well, they have to win a major battle if they were to win a war. Need trained troops, increased tax modifier, and I guess we'll try to sabotage a province, like if we need them to go down faster, and put them in their capital, in Dunhuang. That's all we can do for now. May Uhura Mazda be with us. And my Shieldmaiden, may Uhura Mazda be with you. Always. It's going to take a while to get everybody over here, as much as it's going to take a while for them to besiege the areas of what separates from the Taklamakan Desert. Taklamakan Desert. There you go. I figured out the pronunciation. At least for now. Correct it. I mean, if we were to submit to them, I'm sure he's going to be making demands that this land belonged to the Shakas will go to the Tocharian kingdom, while we would have to continue our struggle against China by the means of resistance, and coming up with an independence faction that the Tocharians must join, which at least he's starting to take a like of me a bit. Sometimes I wish, I just wish that. Hey, you're not married. Again, he probably will say no because of political concerns. And also, too old, he won't accept it. Yeah, past childbearing age. Well, what about the trouble? Political concerns and skills doesn't pursue. But despite the war, I will try to sway you. Because we need to get together. Right? We need to help out one another for your future. Well, you're not a member of any faction, right? Yeah, you are the leader of the independence faction. Tell you what, I mean, you won't revolt now, but if we can defeat most of their armies and make them pay a war reparation, and corruption will spread over there, maybe your case of independence will be stronger. And maybe we'll find our support. Tell you what, here's something a Chancellor can do. Improve relations with the Tocharian king. Or Shah, for that matter, because the Chinese changed names. And I will perform a war sacrifice before the battle. Before the first major battle. Now, news from China. Protector General Shukun of the Western Protectorate has decreed that the fury of heaven shall rain down upon us. The Chinese armies have begun to march for our lands, and rumors of their military might are already spreading throughout our own regiments. We are soon to face the full wrath of the Tang Empire. This could get ugly. It already has. So, we're on a march. These are good supply land. But once we get to Shaka lands, especially when you get to those areas, these are poorly developed of supply limits. So if we could just try to... Actually, no. The defenses aren't that good. They will definitely assault those areas. So they will not be slowed down. It's going to take way more than that. So, it's too late to be building fortifications. We did not anticipate this. I mean, we knew this was coming at some point. It's just I would rather attack them. But they beat us to it. So get there fast. Oh, they catch up on us. But again, they'll arrive on. They're arriving right now. And plus, these guys move fast, so we'll do some research on their commanders sooner rather than later. So we're about to lose our 1,100 dwarfs. By the way, where do you come from? What land are you from? Liege levy? Aha. Honestly, you shouldn't be raising troops. I got it. I got it figured out. Put him here. There we go. So far, so good. Plus, some of their troops are coming from down in parts of the Indus and the Afghan regions. Yes, Sindhi and Afghan land. And Karen, you're doing well. You're even expanding into Kabulistan. So who's this Khaganate? Afghan Buddhist Khaganate. I assume it became that because... Did he conquer this land? No, he created it. I know what happened. Raiders kept raiding that area, they destroyed a castle, and therefore it became nomadic. That's what happened. A duel for honor. But I cannot go to war. I mean, excuse me, duel with you. Because we have a major war right now, but I'll keep that well in mind. But then again, you are commander. War could break out soon. Which they live in where? Oh, over there. Next to the Byzantine Empire, Croatia, Mazda Kingdom, which is actually part of one of the Northern Indian kingdoms. As of the world's gone mad. Raiders. That'll keep them busy. There they are. That's their 13,000. That's the army we have to worry about soon. It's just this is their events force right now. Well, we're going to be losing quite a bit of money. And we're still committing our money to looking for another resource. Welcome back, half-brother. Where have you been all my life? Hey, tell you what. In case my husband dies or did something stupid, you'll be the next person I will marry. Again. less holdings, poor defense structure. God dang it. Beat us to it. Go down this way. Let's deal with them and then head back. We can't afford to be losing more troops. Plus, it's going to take a while for them to get here. We'll be in positions in no time, then we'll start advancing. So, here's our flanks. And we might need you. Well, hell, we got 2 commanders that has defenders. Okay. There's some potential here. What we need is another Sogdian commander through the Tocharian blood. But then again, it also costs money. This whole promote commander if you need some good ones. If need be. Oh, hey, can we recruit you? You already live here since we destroyed your host. That means you serve under us now. You're one of us now. We need you for the defense of our kingdom. Shahdom. We already have 2 stage leaders, so we don't need... What we need is people who know how to fight in defense. So now we have 2 Tengri pagans serving on our side. So they're taking the center pass, now they're going to go through the northern. Now it's with plains. If we were to set up an effective defense, Kashgar would be most ideal. Get the Fergana first. Shoot, shoot, shoot! Raiders are hindering our movement. Stop! Stop! We won't stop. Because these guys who were defeated in battle are now going to be beaten again. Let us meet under armistice. Does not trust me yet to meet me in person. I understand. They're besieging it now. Just go. They're slowing us down, these raiders. They may soon link up with the others, if we're lucky. No, they're getting the cash now. This is a good defensive position. We can't get to the Premier Mountain, because it's going to be terrible. Get over here, everybody here. If this is going to be the battle to decide, I guess the Fergana Valley might as well be the place. Which, by the way, yes, there's a river that flows through here. So everybody must come. Now. So they've already taken some losses due to the assaulting. But these raiders, really beat the heck out of us. I mean, 10,000 versus 14,000. And now there's another group of raiders. They're back there. We can't do anything about it. Well, we can raise the levies, but where would that be? Iralian Revolt. Okay, that's one. Who else? I said who else? That's all they have to offer. Well, okay. It's like I thought we would get a good advantage over the hills at Kashgar, but I believe we're too late now, so... And they'll get Fergana too, but I believe this is the better defensible position because of the river here. Fort level is 6, so they will not be able to assault the capital if we were to make our final stand, which is highly unlikely. But remember, I have no leadership traits, so hopefully I'll get some experience in a brutal battle coming up. Yeah, the raiders are taking their leave. I mean, we have to stay here. This is where we will make our stand, as I've stated before. And if need be, we could hire some mercenaries, but of course I'm very reliant on the Turkic Guard, which is how we deal with our enemy hordes. But as for the event spawn troops, these are 3,000 light infantry, 2,600 heavy infantry, over 1,000 pikemen, over 2,000 light cavalry, and over 3,000 archers. As far as technology is concerned, we know what our technology looks like at Samarkand. But how about in Dunhuang? They're better at sieging. Our cavalry is even, so is our infantry and skirmish techniques. And so is the military, but we have slightly better military organization than them. This is the best that Sogdiana has to offer. If we are able to beat back this army with all of our might, then we may have a chance to win it. Come in, warrior. Farsad the bear. You may be club-footed, but we cannot deny that you came here to defend Sogdiana. We could use you, because most of our army is heavy infantry anyhow. Yeah, Defender Plains, this is good. He's our man, so... If any of our commanders get killed, he'll be on our reserve. Maybe. Let me see. 21 versus 31. But remember, martial skill, influences, yes. Guess I'll put you in, despite the fact we brought him here, but I don't trust the experimental part. We have no time for experimental tactics. And I'm not sure about you. Even though he lives here. So we'll be getting small reinforcements sooner rather than later. Get there by the fastest you can. So they're going back. For what reason? What are they going back for? Raiders? If so, then maybe this is our chance to get to Kashgar. Retake it, and stay on the hills, because this is one of the only two counties, positions where they can only go up the mountains here. Kashgar is the gate to Fergana. Kashgar is the most important now. And plus, the river runs through here, but not through up there, unfortunately. No. We'll make our move sooner. We'll just see. While we wait, it's time for an arm wrestling challenge. Yeah, you're gonna make a big mistake taking on someone like me. You're on. For a while, it seems victory was assured. I was slowly pushing his hand closer to the table, yet all of a sudden he started to gain back ground. Getting his hand back up, it's starting to push on the opposite side. How is he doing it? Of a loud thud, I slammed his fist against the table, earning a shower of cheers from the other warriors gathered around us. My opponent glares at me and mumbles something about accepting defeat as he rubs it. What sort of weakling are you? Tonight, as I was just about to leave the main hall, I was approached by Hazarasp, one of the fellow warriors. I'm chatting for a while. He reveals to me that he's been watching me for a while and finds him to be a very strong and attractive fighter. Well, thank you, brother. But, no need for there. Don't want to be an adulteress, especially at this time of war, but thanks, I'm not interested. I mean, if you want to defend the homeland, good, but you're not that well skilled. And I think the fat may be the end of you. Thanks, but no thanks. If they do not change back direction, move to Kashgar immediately. They're trying to get together up there. Hell, we gotta move now. I think they're fighting. They're gonna go fight the Kashgari defenders. This is our moment. Get to the hills. Quick. Today I was approached by my half-sister Ranisa. She's told me she's grown increasingly concerned about my eating habits. She thinks I gained quite a bit of weight in the last months. Now fears for my health. Maybe I've been eating a little too much. I don't want to get fat like my brother. Okay, so they'll be moving here. Hopefully we'll be there in time. If not, fall back. Fall back to, Kojand. They're assaulting it now. We'll be there on the 11th of March. They're heading back to Kashgar. Fall back. Don't beat us to it. Turn around, turn around. Ranisa's advice was really the motivation I needed to get back into shape. I cannot believe how close I was spending the rest of my life as a fat cow, blissfully unaware of my own condition. I feel so hungry. Hungry for blood, that is. They got a few more holdings to take down, so this will stall them while we will make our stand here. Actually, they can occupy all the territories unlike the other wars. Oh, dear. We have to win a major battle. We got to make them come here. Otherwise, they'll take a couple of more holdings and percentage. If they get up to 100%, then we have no choice but for them to enforce their demands to us. I cannot make you Shieldmaiden because you're my niece. It only applies to sisters and daughters. I know what you want, but you're not getting it. Well, are you sure anybody doesn't want my help? Like you got... I recall you were... Come back. Higher tier. Princess. I don't think we have any pacts with anyone, for that matter. Not even our southern Zoroastrian neighbor will help us. I mean, if we fall, then Koran might be next. Yeah, they'll be back to 13,000 strong as they were. Okay, they're not going to Kashgar. Maybe they're just gonna get the rest, or is someone trying to liberate those areas? If so, then get to Kashgar again. Go, go, go. We have to retake those holdings before they take more of it. If they realize what we're doing, we can't waste any more time. You just really want my niece, do you? Okay, okay. Tell you what. You lot, yeah. Always with the political concerns. What's taking them? here we are. This will lure them over here while we attempt to retake the Kashgar. News from China. The status quo in China is over. Ahura Mazda must have decided to punish the arrogance of the bureaucratic Chinese regime, for a great Jurchen horde has recently disrupted the harmony of the Divine Land. Led by their great Kagan, numberless furious riders have crossed the Lao River and invaded northeastern China, apparently intent on conquering the whole empire. Li Wenzong is slowly gathering his forces in Chang'an, but many are already questioning whether he's lost the mandate of heaven. For tributary states, this means that their suzerain, they will be unable to help them, to lend them military aid. Others point out it is an opportunity time to break free. Most inauspicious. I would say the opposite. I'm like, good. It will not appear in this world map. That's happening way over there in northeastern China. It doesn't concern us. Yeah, all those holdings in Kashgar are very important. Now that we're here, Nana, do your thing. Well, you hold here, while I will be here. For now. We get the idea. We don't want to assault the holdings, but if he keeps doing that, well, we just hope this will lure them over here. Get them to fight us, or otherwise the war is lost, as he's offering me to submit, which I will not. Let's have a fight, but if you choose to enforce your demand, we still have our troops, and there will be resistance. It's not over yet. Screw it. Assault now. Can't wait anymore. We just gotta keep that war score at bay. Please don't go over there. They are going over there. Well then, we'll just keep it at a standstill. Unless we want to make a stand in one of these areas. Yakan. Maybe here. I mean, there's only 3 holdings, so that means we'll liberate a few more. These are good defensible positions for plains and the river. This is a land of a lot of rivers. As I said, we got no choice. Because we need them to fight. Because once they take 3 holdings, while we liberate a few more, then I think the best place to make a stand is Yarkand. Because it's desert, but supply limit is going to hinder us. Either that or Yorpuga or Artux. So we're just keeping them at bay here. We'll have reinforcements. We will recover the losses of assaulting every once in a while. Don't you worry. Like that, these are acceptable losses. What's wrong with this land? Less holdings, that's why. But desert is good defense. That means we know we would have a defense bonus in addition to river. And if we continue on to Khotan, then that's also desert and there's rivers there too. Unless they go through here, then we're screwed. Basically. I mean, they nearly occupied all of the land that they wanted, including Sogdiana, which will go down with it without a fight. But we want them to fight us. We're ready. We're not scared. Weak garrison. Full garrison, so Yoproga it is. Hurry. Not much time. They recover slowly. I think it's their retinue, not the event spawn troops. Again, weak garrison will assault it, but do not worry, we recover more in months' time. It's coming. We will have that battle. They got one more holding to go while keeping them at bay. So basically, okay, here we go. I figured it out. Enough room for all of us now. I don't think we'll get to Khotan in time after this assault. But it's enough to give it a such. So. Maybe Yarkand is the best defense. And the supply limit just increased because, you know, we're nearing liberated territory. Yeah, hostile holdings. That's one reason. But when you're near liberated territory, then there's more supply for all of us. Yeah, we're getting there. We gotta make them fight to where we want them. You sabotaged Dan Huang. What'd you do? Sabotaged buildings. That slows them down. I'm surprised the tributaries haven't come help. Also, what's... That's gotta be mercenaries. Yes, they're mercenaries, alright. I mean, yes. 1400 mercenaries. What are they, exactly? The Hunni band. Light infantry, pikemen, and archers. Led by this captain, who's a quick thinker, but he's infirm. We'll start looking at their commanders soon, when that major battle finally comes. Where are they? Search. Khotan. Oh, no, they'll beat us to it. They'll beat us to it by several days. Okay. This is our moment now. I'm not saying we're going to fight them and we get severely handicapped. No. This could be our way to block them. Unless they go this way, then. Yeah. Go for stewardship. Let's perform a war sacrifice. We'll lose 300 renown, but... Warrior trains 300. Oh, good. This will definitely help. Watch this. We will perform a ritual sacrifice to the patron deities of the Eagle Warriors to strengthen my resolve in battle. Although I followed the teachings of Ahura Mazda given to the old gods, their due might help me in the coming wars. Their violent nature fits my needs for fearlessness and savagery. I will emulate one of my prized specimens for my livestock. Yes, we'll lose money and piety, lots of it. It will up our morale damage, morale of armies, siege speed, defense, and we move a bit faster. A couple of warriors help me constrain a majestic offering that I've personally picked from my livestock for this occasion. While the priest chants, I plunge the sacrificial dagger into the beast's flesh, letting its blood shower over my face. I turn around and the priest inscribe a few holy symbols on my face with blood and dirt. May this sacrifice bring me fortune. As you look at me now, drawings, tribal tattoos if you will, on the face. This shield maiden is ready for battle. That's what it is, basically. May want to slow it down. So we'll know when are they coming. I mean, I wish I could become heroine, but I have a lot to prove, and that's what this war is for. We'll go on a warrior training to pick up this, the dedication that you display is admirable, sister. Shadok Madranisa tells me, inspecting my horse. We've been riding for hours, but all I feel is invigorated by the fresh air. You are good with her, she says, gesturing at all of this. The woman concludes, thank you, Ranisa, shield sister. That means a lot. In my heart, Ahura Mazda may frown upon my dedication to these people. So I'm not as pious as they wish to. But we'll do much better in the steppes, in the plains, and in the farmlands. But desert is fine too, for defensive battles. But our cavalry will fight better. So mind you, cavalry fight much better in deserts. Just as good as the plains. But even with this new motivation, we still won't be able to beat them to it. They'll still be there in 20, so hold precision. I'm here now. Okay. Wish we had an organizer. In fact, are there any Zoroastrian in the world that is an organizer? Because had we known earlier, then we could have used them. I mean, yeah, there's a flat terrain expert, but no desert expert, unfortunately. And there's a defender. And at least there is a man who knows battlefield terrain maps. I mean, that's good for newer flanks. But I believe it's kind of too late to bring another one right now. And I'm not willing to spend money to look for even better commanders. And we can't bring a warrior lodge commander to here. So, we'll be relying on someone like him. Not plains. Because this area is not plains. So I said, come on. What are you waiting for? We're ready. If they go through here, we'll go to Khotan. Or liberate the area first. Don't assault it. Wait for the next move. As I said, this is scary. Scary, scary, scary. Because should we lose this battle, then Sogdiana is under Chinese control. Mother-in-law died. This is it. They're going to be crossing a river, which is why we chose this location. Yeah. Fighting in Shaka lands. Land's got a lot of rivers. And plenty of sand. And behind us is the plains. I want every commander on the field now. Battle will start in the 5th of October. Not to mention we're highly motivated. Our morale is very high. We can't deny that. They'll be crossing the river, which will be quite a penalty to them. While our cavalry would do much better in the desert as they are good with the plains. Especially for a retinue of horse archers. So, yeah, Ronnie, so you give a... I trust you in this because, based on the number of troops, this flank will do well. Ronnie says probably because this one has more cavalry, not as much as this one has more horses. Okay, I figured it out. You stay. Now, need sub-commanders. Guess you'll do. Banjikat will be led by Nana, fellow Shieldmaiden, to her behind. Is that our argument? The retinue will have no commanders. You, because that one has more heavy infantry on that side. Just as much heavy infantry. And, guess he'll stay back here. Wish you all the best for Sogdiana, for our freedom and yours, and for the Tocharians too. Again, it looks evenly matched, but before we finally begin this battle, I mean, if we win this battle, then we have to turn this war around by liberating all the territory, which Nana will do that work. So now, let's look. He's not leading because he's craven, but who are his commanders is the real question. Now Yunjang, way of the dog, way of the tiger, hence the reason why troops move so fast. Chindaye, way of the dragon. Again, they're all in Khotan. No, that one's in Liman. Okay. They're not moving as fast. But we have to be aware of this man, because he can do a real hurt on us. Lin Fu, also present in Khotan, way of the dragon, way of the leopard. Even if we had defended Kashgar, he would have fought much better in the hills. Guess we made the right call. Chakar Magatsan, who is actually a Tibet. Way of the leopard, way of the tiger. Treating and flanking. He's in Lolan. He's not coming to this battle. Li Yin, present in Khotan. Same tactics. And he's a strategist when he does much better in defense. And these guys, present in Khotan, Tengri along. Not much known about his leadership traits, so he's not that good. Mao Zhang. Same tactics. Strong, shrewd. He's in Lolan. So half their commanders, the ones that do most of the damage, are in Khotan. On their way to here. Wow. The rest of them are over there still. The other good competent commanders. The battle will begin on 5th of October. This will be a bloody October into November. I have no other means to... Okay, just this once. I will only spend this once. Just one commander. You called that good? Get out of here. I will not spend any more. That was the only choice. So most of our episode was spent on movement. When is the right move? Now it's time for the battle. And let's just hope that all this influence of defense leading the center, the cavalry and all that, will do you well. Especially you on the defense. And we have the sub-commanders behind them to further contribute of the other troops of this army. Remember, this is a desert region. Cavalry will fight better, and they'll be crossing the river, which they won't do much, but I don't think it matters because they got really good commanders on their side. Let's begin. This is for Sogdiana. Who's that man? He's trained, but he's really old. Tocharian Buddhist, by the way. During the battle, I catch sight of a kind man who looks a lot like my friend Kure, and he is struck down. Suddenly, I'm pushing the soldiers out of the way, hurrying over to where I saw him fall. I know it's not Kure, but I cannot help myself. We must remember to tend to our wounded. This is to improve our defense. But as you look right now, as far as my marshal is concerned, it's up to defend. So I picked up patient, and I'm sure it has some influence as we already beat their flank. We're breaking their center. We got him. That's their main army. We cannot capture the Western Protectorate General, but we can try to beat the heck out of their armies time and time again. We took very little losses, because we chose our right commanders and such. No need to assault now. We need to recover some of our losses, which we'll be able to reinforce nicely. But we still got a long way to go in order to liberate all the region. All these Shagan and such regions. And if any of you Kashgaris or anyone that are still able to liberate your own territory, we can help you. Alright. But we can't go back. We just can't. By the way, we can improve the defenses at least. They won't be able to bring it down in time, and we can only just do our best to slow them down. Ramtish, nephew, you are voted, so just in case. Scumbag! Fortified your office, and he fled, took the money. This is not a good time for this. Tall, you're the new marshal. To train the troops to further reinforce. Reinforce the soldiers a little faster. Now he's called his tributaries in, knowing that he can't defeat it alone. So he's going to be calling all of his tributaries, if they're not busy. Which they're not. They're not busy. While it's not that many. I mean, that's one. And the other's that big old Khaganate. Most of it events spawn troops. So, we beat the main Chinese army, but now they're going to bring together a ragtag army. Wheat field. Over there? I'd rather have it here, so... This would research a few steps back. And wheat field's too low of quality, so keep searching. Even if I have to get more money. Honor the bravery of your troops. He was flattered by the honors I bestowed upon his troops and was happy to replicate them. We'll be friends one day, and you will like it. Because I need you to be betrothed to her. If you are willing. If your opinion towards me is high, and the age is good, maybe we can work it out. Oh, shoot, the winter. It barely holds us. Did not realize that this is going to handicap us. Supplies is good up here. We can retake those areas next. They're still on a retreat. That's their main army. They're still on the move. They're going to be regrouping. If they go through up here, there's not that many holdings, but that's going to be a problem in the future, as well as the pregnancy. Now I can switch to a war focus, which I should have done that a year before. Okay, that's it. I have to negotiate with one of the raiders to tell them to stop. But who can I bring? Any of you with claimants, maybe. We could play it safe just to have a host, not somebody with any claimants or such. Let's just negotiate. If we can get him landed, these raiders will go away. Bukhara? No. Bukhara's our home. Get out. Can't negotiate anyone else ever again. I was hoping that counted, because I don't really care about that one. I'll take ugly. If my son is... If I even have a son. If the son is born ugly, so be it. Alright, Kashgari will help out with the liberating their holdings. We know the army's up north. Where exactly? Luntai. But at what direction? Are they heading back? Yes. Actually, no. Yes, yes. You're looking at the other army. It's tributary. They're gonna go back down this way. I hope it's a girl. Just to be safe. Now we're back to 10,000 strong. Don't worry about them. It's just 2 holdings. Hopefully another major battle, and then we'll be in a much better position to win it. If we can retake all the territories. These besiegers are giving us hard time. That's it. Unacceptable. There they are. It's the main army. They're probably going down to Khotan to finish the job. We need to beat them to it. We have the better numbers and tactics, for that matter. Oh, we need to get there fast, because they're on the side of defenders, is the Khotanis. Get them before it's all lost. We won't make it in time. God dang it. But we'll do what we can. Winning another battle will be contributing to the war score. I will be away for now. I have a baby to deliver. Yeah, he's one of the tributaries. One of the many that joined. That we can't do. Because I think we were too overstretched. I was hoping those tributaries would just break away. I mean, some did. But the others are still part of the war, which they have no business in. And we can't accept white peace unless they do it. But that's impossible now. Let's be friends then. What are Tocharians up to? Holy War for Exile. Yeah, that's one of the guys that war against us. The Tocharians are keeping them busy. At least you're doing something right. There's the other tributary, which we can't do a damn thing about them because we need to beat the main army. For now, Nana, work your magic to retake those holdings fast, so we can be back on the positive. By the way, yeah, ugly daughter. Thank goodness it's a girl. Thank our Mazd it's a girl. Soon our economy will be shriveled up because we lost the trade posts. And also hostilities. And we can't go back home. Because these damn raiders, everything is just not going to the way we would hope. We'll keep going with the war until we run out of funds. My prayer's been answered. The seed planted with me was indeed that a wonderful girl, just as I hoped. Where are you going? We can destroy your army and help the Tocharians inadvertently. Yeah, let's do it. It ups the war score a tiny bit. Whatever it takes. I'll be there. And slow down on the children for a moment. Focus on war. Right, where's the Chinese army? As they're in bad shape. He's not commander of the Protectorate. They are. Mingwei. They could go in any direction. Let's find out. They're moving this way. Probably to head over there. These are full garrisons now. Can't bring up more troops. The hosts will keep them delayed. Our capital's been sacked. But the question is, they take my children. After years of constant warfare and battles involving hundreds of thousands of soldiers, the Jurchens finally stand triumphant. A decisive battle was fought near Hangzhou. The Jurchen Khagan now sits upon the dragon throne as Emperor Jingsu. I don't know how do you pronounce that. It's Jurchen origin. Founder of a new dynasty. However, China is likely to suffer unrest for many years to come. Well, that means they got rid of that old emperor who hated the Mazdans, and to become isolationalist, which is, well, good that they won't be able to declare war on us. Bad that we will go back to not making Silk Road money. And there's an unrest going on. So. But he likes Buddhists, but doesn't like Byzantines. He's Taoist. Does that mean he gets a new set of commanders now? No, they're the same. Just the same old talented ones. But the war still stands, so now you could say China's been fighting on two fronts. So they lost the home front of theirs. Well, we'll try to wrap it up here. There are many legends about this great woman whose blood I share. A particular story has been circulating at court lately. It focuses on an epic feat where Roxana proves her strength of character. The more I hear, the more I wish to emulate her. Yes, I've always looked up to you. I strive to be more like her. Now I'm ambitious. better at everything. That's the way I want to be. Yeah, they're on their way now. Hopefully this will block them. Despite his opponent war, he still feels I could try to reach out someone. If we fight, let us fight honorably. We promise to agree never to use underhanded tactics during the war. I was happy to hear that we're of one mind on this issue. We both refrain from using underhanded tactics against each other in this war. Thus, further continuing relations, which... Do you want to be betrothed to her? Not there yet. Keep trying. Including the chancellor that's trying to improve our relations. Oh, he's in the lead now. Unlike that Craven. What's the Protector General there's the old one. Those mad fools. I wonder if they turned around. Because if they are, then that's bad. No, they're still in Kubera. Wait. We can't catch them, but... Damn it, the opportunity's too great to pass. I mean, the Protector General is there, allegedly. He is in that army. See if we can catch him. If not, then... continue to retake those territories. Which is good holding numbers. The raiders will continue to sack our capital. How about now? Because, you know, just for future reference, in case if we lose the war. Somehow. Okay. Stand here. They're moving too fast. Again, there's too many raiders out right now, taking advantage of our weakness. Bokhara, Flaxfield. But remember, we're getting financially strained. We have to negotiate again. We gotta stop these raiders once and for all. Rule the county of Kalem. Kalem. That does not sound Sogdian land. In Fergana. Okay, it's a fine county. It could be yours for a price. We have to work on the Flaxfield. We'll take a risk here. Flaxfield gives out good money. What? Just grant to you peacefully without gold? Bastard! Bastard! But if this can stop raiders, and I mean, they already took Samarkand, and the cities are still at risk. Fine. That's probably the angriest I've ever been in terms of negotiating. You're a Zoroastrian. Now, you serve Fergana. Now you're at the mercy. You just chose to take it peacefully instead of money. Yeah, they keep doing it because it's trouble and they're the ones that do the raiding. So this will be quite annoying, for that matter. See these endless pop-ups unless I have to get up there and defeat the lot. Because every single day it passes, it's... Oh, got on. We see that. I want a siege. We lost the siege. Just, disable that message, hold on. Okay, we liberated the land. We'll continue the liberation. I mean, liberation gives out a little more taxes. Just a little. I mean, we're going to be running out of it pretty quick. Okay, that didn't work. Just disable all these damn messages then. There. So, raiders have stopped, but not these guys. I mean, the leader of the siege aren't technically raiders, and these are tribute troops that they combined together, so they can't bring it down, so I guess we stall them. But not this lot. Those are tribute troops. They come from India. Yeah, we're running out of money really fast now. Tell you what. Stop reinforcing. And borrow money from the Jews. Hate to do this. Because they sacked Samarkand. This hurts our tax. Don't even think about it. Good. That's a reason for more flax fields. Oh yeah, they're coming again. Let them come here. We'll get them. Tocharian troops are just... Oh, they're just moving around a bit. They're not part of that war. They wouldn't be. So we're going to be nearing into positive soon if we win another battle. And capture the Protector General. But since I have the Reaver power, there's a good chance that we can capture him. If we could capture him, war's over, and then there will be peace in our time, and hope everything will recover, and we will get back to our original plans that was set by my father. Wait for that movement to be locked. We'll get him soon enough. We only have about 3 years before this war sacrifice goes away, and we'll be less motivated. But we're making money back again. Making hand over fist. Or fist over hand, if you're thinking of the Warrior Lodge way. I mean, he's in the flanks somewhere, unless he's one of the sub-commanders. So take him out. Well, don't kill him. Gotta capture him somehow. I mean, mind you, he's the newest, general. This is even ground. And it's plains. Oh, he's getting away with it again. Are you sure there aren't any more organizers out there that we can use? Because if we can't catch it by speed, we never will. Unless their army gets bigger and then they'll be less mobile. Very well. Just keep taking more territories. But then again, we can't make Silkman anymore. The new conquerors closed it. At least we're slowing down. As long as you liberate more territories, more taxes that the ex-shed will pay to me. As he's bankrupt right now. Yeah, he's down there somewhere now. We won't be able to catch him. No. Stay here. Oh, no, no, no. Bad supply. Liberate. Now. Fall back. We can't stay here. And I have to get the troops moving a little fast. Winters are really cold up here. Never underestimate General Winter. By the way, maybe we should accept alliance of cognates. Like, we need backup. But that would be far away from here. If the Tocharians can't have her, then maybe we'll make a counter deal. Instead of her, what about Roxana? No? Political concerns? Even if we make it, you still will never accept our alliance because of political concerns. It doesn't matter. We cannot be part of your politicking. Going to Karashar, so we assume they're going to go down this way. Yeah, I know what they're up to. We'll try to beat them a bunch. Like, let them try to retake this area, and then we'll fight them there. If they don't turn around and retreat, that is. Bad winter. Last chance. I'm done swaying you. Never. It's because of my expansionism, which is understandable for what our predecessors have done. Okay. Here's our chance. So we made some cost-cutting measures and had to borrow money from Jewish merchants. Now, second to major battle. We must win this one. Is this plain, so it's your turn now. You're just a capable commander. You'll fight well on the plains, much like I am. Protector General's in there somewhere, allegedly. We didn't get him. And he was present in battle, but we couldn't get him. Where did these guys go? Is there a war back home? Yes. So keep them busy. More rebel troops. Alright, they're backing away. Now that we've beaten them back again, guess we'll... I mean, it's spring now. Continue to liberate territory. And these are the more poorer provinces. And plundered by savages don't help it either. Oh yeah, I noticed that low priority messages. I get it. Damn it, husband. I mean, if it's just the son, then I'm gonna have to divorce you. Or at least find a way to take a vow to celibacy. Turn around. If he's present there, we can try to have another shot at capturing him again. My studies of warfare come to realize that clever tactics on the battlefield is only part of the story. There are other disciplines of equal importance. Yeah, I'm a shield maiden, and after all my years of experience, I've no commander trait. But our armies must move with speed. Now you've got an organizer in your army, and it's me. We have to play their game. And that is get them before he gets us. And too bad my husband is an idiot. You're going nowhere. Well, he's going somewhere. Even with organizer, we still can't catch them. Let's get this area. I mean, the supply is way worse up there, so I don't think it's wise to go up there. So just be careful. I mean, at least our armies can move fast now. At least this body of troops. Let's give it another shot. No. No hope at all. And I cannot spend money to find more commanders. This is quite possibly the most frustrating war of this series so far. Because you cannot accept white peace with them, because they're not to be reasoned with. The Crusades have begun. I think it's because of that Spain situation. Yes, they've expanded. That's good. I say that's good because it's something to keep the Muslims busy. Foolish posturing. And there's the knights. Alright, work your magic. We know who they are, no need to read it to you. You've seen me enough in this series to know who they are. This is mild winter, so this has good supplies, so make a stand here. Wonder how long it's going to take before they bring fresh reinforcements. I have an awful lot of nieces. Barely tolerable for this winter. Can't reinforce anymore. Well, yes, we can reinforce levies, but that would be very little. And where would you guys come from? Really? That's up there. Not far from here. Can't raise troops? Oh. Sorry, I was looking at Troy Illy's over there. Sorry about that. Fazan, you take command while I'm away to give birth to another damn baby. And it better be a son this time. Anyway, I mean, they got better siege equipment. You know, they always have. But the problem is we're going through another bad winter again. Because Shaka Tocharian winters are deadly for us. So we scared them. Or not? Huh? Alright. Tax field's done, so we'll be making more money as the years pass. Yeah, just keep it up until it's no longer winter. As long as it keeps resetting their siege. Another daughter, but a quick one. Nana, name it after her. Put me back in, see if we can catch him as an organizer. Yes, we can. But the question is he there? Yes, he's there. We better capture him. If we capture his other commanders, then good. It's not to protect the general. Capture this man who's could be of use to us. If we can recruit him. Yeah, get the drunk. He might be of use to us. Not to be confused with the County of Aksu. That's because that's the name of his dynasty. That's probably where he originated. Counteroffer. I don't think he'll accept it. But Ranissa for your... Told you. Winter is gone, but the supply limit has not yet recovered, so... Take what you could get. Captured another. Aha! We captured one of those guys that can make our troops move fast. Can we recruit you? Yes, we can! Alright, things are looking up. If we were to catch him next time. We hardly ever use you anyhow, so... He's in. Consider this as a defection. We have another. Oh my goodness, even faster guy. But we can't get him. Unless I were to persuade him by, you know, give him a little bit of money. You know, put him in his pocket. Not recommended, but we could try. And then recruit him. No, didn't work. Because I like to do it sometimes. And then we have another man. We captured a lot of prisoners. So that's a sign of their Chinese shield cracking. Another one of my nephews. Continue to retake liberated territory. There, now it's in full supply limit. Not because winter's passed and not occupied anymore. Is he one of the tribute armies? Yes. Small though. Remember, if we need to catch their army, don't worry, we got one of their men. I mean, are you sure you don't need an alliance with us? Just making sure. Yeah, it's like, yeah, everybody wants. Oh, that's a different one. Kyrgyz. Sizable, but no. I mean, we'll accept any help. We'll fight against this small band. Glad you're still with us. Cousin Nadar wants Sogdiana. More problems are arising, as if we have enough of it already. Put a bounty on him. Hope somebody in the Karen realm will get him. So that's how we settle the score with guys who claim this towards me. Got 2 years until that bounty hunter better catch him, or there'll be more trouble for Sogdiana. Yeah, I think we might be going on the offensive soon. He's converted to Taoist. Which we Zoroastrians can still intermarry with those people, but Taoists? Shameful. Shameful that you chose that faith over your traditional Buddhist. I mean, we tolerate Buddhists. Taoist is not a good faith at all. Doesn't make you do holy wars. Right, crossing into enemy territory. These are Tocharian lands with poor holdings. I mean, we've been here before. So now we're turning things around. Liberated all this territory except here and here. If somebody were to do that, hey, why don't you take this territory back? This is under your jurisdiction. I mean, you... Oh yeah, you don't have much of levies. Whenever you find the time to do so, it would be good. These are full garrisons, so assaulting may not be the best option. Actually, yes, it is the best option. My mistake. Okay, don't do that again. But we captured some old prisoners, where if we can't recruit them, then we can at least make some money off of it. Since we're a bit running short on cash these days. Yeah, after we retake it, go turn around and beat them up one more time. Unfortunately, he'll be pressed back to service. Or, well, he's an old man, he'll pass. That won't be enough. And that contributes somewhat on the occupation. Let's go. Take the long way round. Even though I would much prefer over there. I mean, there's barely enough room for all of us, actually. As far as supply limit is concerned. But he's got better siege equipment, so better step up. Or otherwise, what's his name? Maljing. Maljing, get moving. Just take over my flank for a bit. Oh, we should have used you instead of... Oh, because you have the siege, yes. And we'll retake it as well. No need for me to be on the battle. 50% war score. Tom Shook. That one's... Yeah, we're getting up there. 100% battle will be more likely, but we need to occupy a few more because we have no time to retake those 2 holdings. Not even in winter can do that sort of thing. Now they're sending lackeys. This one's a bit more capable. How much room do we have in the fort? Oh, plenty. We'll recruit you and we'll figure out what to do with you. Maybe you could be the new steward, because our old uncle seems to be lacking. But there's others that can do better on the collecting taxes. As this region will soon recover. We captured some there, which he can be freed, because he's landed. Some guy. Don't assault it. Well, we can take this territory. The winter won't bother us because that has prosperity. You're looking at Kucha. No, Kubara and Kucha, good territories. So far, so good. I will only be in the army's flanks when it's time to fight. This is not the time. But it's a great time to siege, which... Oh man, that hurts on the attackers. 3 years of careful strategic planning, repeated tactical brilliance, and a measure lock makes us believers of us all. We managed to whittle down the enemy's armies. I'm almost beginning to dream of victory when my general is informed that the Chinese Emperor has dispatched more forces to the west. What does it take to bring down this beast? More spawned troops, but they landed down in India. Oh, that's a long way away. Well, better step up on the siege. We took severe losses, because of these raiders. These are poor provinces, so they should be easy to take. And we have enough troop numbers to take it anyhow. It's my daughter, mind you. Oh, there's no time for that. We need everybody to stick together and force around peace. Everyone will say yes to it. No infighting. We cannot be separate because everybody must contribute on their troops, especially when you retake your own holdings, which I'm surprised you haven't yet. Burn the Kashgar, of course. Okay, screw it. Assault, then attack. No time for books. We're gonna get him. The Protector General is there. He's not at the 13,000 strong Indian army. Follow behind. Where are you? We can capture more than 4 commanders, so it is possible. We still haven't captured them. Now capture some of their guys. It's been hurting us. We can most definitely use them if need be. Well, we need to take this area, come back and reinforce. And I hope someone go kills that man. Or rude otherwise. We don't get enough fighting these days. Huh? Oh, now you serve the Western Protector. They've basically run out of their good commanders. Now they're putting on less skilled ones. Yeah, so now it's just these territories back there, which I'm in no mood of reaching, but occupying theirs would definitely contribute. So, where's their rest of their army, based on their commanders? Gulf of Kutch. So they moved their ships, they're in the coast by Gujarat. They're going to be landing troops, and they're going to be occupying those territories, which is no way we can go down there and get them. It's too far away from the relevant front line. This one has good supply. 2 holdings. Maybe we'll have to win a war through attrition. Not my type. Don't want to have any more children. Yeah, saying that I have 4 daughters. Oh, do not assault that. This is good. And I'm no longer honest. Where were you when we needed you most? You're in. And up the dual training a bit. And I'm no longer brave, so I'm losing trait after trait. Oh, excuse me, I gained brave. The dual training thing paid off. Ups the morale defense even more. We have to seriously return to reinforce. Well, we're making money again, so start reinforcing the retinue. Alright. Are they down there? Gulf of Kutch. Up in Dunhuang. Just take this holding down to get back home. It'll be winter soon. Maybe we're buying time to retake all the territories. Head back. Need to reinforce here. I mean, I'm in no mood to go around and beat these guys to get them out of here for good. I mean, that would definitely contribute to war score. Crusade for France. That'll keep them busy. You know what? Screw it. We need anything to... Like, we need just about anything that gets the war score up. The main Chinese army's not arrived yet. We don't even know where they are. And soon, in the spring... Tonight, the mead hall is inflamed by rumors of a great eagle terrorizing the plains of Samarkand. The man who spotted the beast claims that it is a companion of a legendary hunter, driven mad after tasting the flesh of his own master. The older members of the lodge taste that, as the lady of Samarkand, it is my duty to track down and slay this beast. Let me see. Guy's no good marshal. But I would nobody but you by my side. Go now. We're gonna go hunt this great beast while we're gonna go hunt down those enemies. Before we leave this perilous journey to slay the monster that is menacing my subjects, I should make an offering to Ahura Mazda to make sure I'm shielded from the natural powers of the creature. I mean, we're making money again, slowly but surely, but resources will help out. I will burn the best cattle from my stock. The time has come for us to leave the safe confines of civilization and venture forth into the dark domain of the monster plaguing my lands. With Cornell and Ahura Mazda's protection, I'm sure to track down this creature and put an end to the threat that it poses to my subjects once and for all. Let the hunt begin. Well, I did have an early life on hunting focus. The search for the Great Eagle has brought my expedition to the slopes of a barren hill. The path ahead of us is unclear and unmapped, and I fear that if we're not careful, we might end up losing ourselves in the wilderness, where we'll be easy prey to the terrible creature we're hunting. Who's got better stewardship, you or me? Me. Perhaps if we try marking our path, use my stewardship and keep on track. There's Chinese troops ready to reclaim the territories they've lost. The great eagle is tugging its nest, his cruel hooked beak barely peeking from under its wings. Finding the beast at its weakest gives us considerable advantage against it. Yet we almost must be careful not to underestimate this formidable opponent, especially that we're so close to succeeding in our quest. Finally, death to the vile monster! I managed to wound one of the eagle's wings as it takes off, leaving the beast unable to flee. The eagle scratches and leaps fiercely towards me, its talons grasping for my eyes, and I'm able to push it away, only taking a few scratches. As the bird clumsily tries to take flight, I throw my spear through its chest, bringing it down for good. I will make a trophy out of it, and it has more movement speed, if I'm in any of those flanks. Now I got an eagle talon. Taking quite a bit of losses. I don't like that. But it will definitely make the war score go up now that we've finally driven them out of here. Occupy a few more territories and another major battle will do. And I fear that, you know, he's from Karen, so he's going to be coming soon. By the way, how much the war score? It's 80 right now, and if we can liberate, that'll be close. It'll be close. Since that man is taking advantage of those weakened territories. Where are we on all of this for now? Because I can't get any more because of this war. Okay, that's it. We have to set everything. I mean, we'll be in friendly territory for long and making more money. Now we have to deal with someone else. And I guess this war will continue into the next episode, but unfortunately, those Chinese forces are going to be reinforced, and all hell's going to break loose again. And here he comes. Leaving the current Satrapi, bringing 8,000 of his forces. Well, we are ready and waiting to be reinforced. Trying to steal my artifacts, huh? Let me see what you got. Marshal book. Are you willing to pay? How much money do you make? Not very much, so. Yeah, sorry about that. You stay in the dungeons for long. So we'll just beat this army. If we take those territories, then beat my cousin, and then we're good. Oh, hell no. Oh wait, it's going to Nakshap, never mind. Okay, put me on a flank. Get the very best, who knows how to fight in the plains. Because I want to end this episode by beating up my cousin just this once. Yeah, we'll be even strength, but I have even better tactics. What do you have? Nothing. Nothing at all. And this is steppe. You're in my territory now. Yeah, they'll be slowly but surely taking territory. Now we'll deal with this issue, retake the holdings back home, and then return to the Tocharian front. Take it a bit of knock, but we should be okay on reinforcing our way back. So, unfortunately, we have to end this episode right now. Because how long's this war been? 7 years. And there is no end to it. And the war is going to escalate again, which they're sided. And they're most likely going to be heading to the Tocharian front. Well, to liberate their territories first. And then we'll use all of our might and courage to defeat the Chinese army again. Another major battle should be the way to end this war. I think it's the only way. And we hope it'll be the only way for you to find out what our fate of Sogdiana will be on the next episode. Until then, so long for now.